How are ya?
I'm really good. How are you?
I'm good. Isn't this fun?
Hi everybody that's joining us. How you doing?
Oh man, it's so nice and bright at 7 p.m.
Yeah, I just had a little walk actually.
Oh, did you? Your government allowed walk for one a day.
Absolutely, absolutely government allowed. And now I'm starving.
Yeah, me too. And I'm super excited about this recipe from your latest book, which is brilliant. Eat Green. There she is.
There I am.
Yeah.
And I like that you picked this recipe because it is a really quick one, but
Yeah.
it's full of veg and full of all those good stuff. So excellent choice, Doctor.
Thank you very much. I've been looking forward to this all day. I just got back about half an hour ago or so, and I managed to pick up some ingredients. So I picked up these beautiful purple asparagus from a local. I know, it's amazing, right? They're in season at the moment.
I've never had purple asparagus.
Oh, mate, these are the
That is
bomb.
awesome.
Yeah, I know. I got very lucky when I saw these. I was like, awesome. So definitely taking those. And I've made a couple of changes as per your recipe. So I've got
I love it.
I've got Carlin peas. I've never cooked with them before.
I love them. Great shout, British grown.
Yeah, Hodrodods.
Yeah, brilliant.
Yeah, so I just got them from a can and drained them. And I've got some halloumi.
Got my halloumi.
Bloody love halloumi. And I've got some pumpkin seeds for the nuts.
Awesome. I've got mixed nuts. You know when all the nuts just end up in one jar?
Yeah.
Brilliant. I love it. And you've got asparagus, and I've got tender stem and a bit of cauliflower that's so old and unloved and needs some attention, basically. I love it. That's brilliant. And we've got all these swaps in.
Yeah, it's great. It's exactly what we
We've got the purple asparagus. I want to know. Hook us up.
If I could send these to you, I would. But yeah, I know. I'll let you know how they taste in this recipe anyway.
I bet they're going to be beautiful. They're going to look so good. My mouth's watering.
Yeah.
But this is it, isn't it? Having things to swap in and out is the dream. Never feeling restricted. Do your own dinner. It's your dinner.
Absolutely, yeah. And I think this is encouraging a lot more people to be experimental with their produce and not be too regimental about recipes and stuff, and just be a bit more experimental and relaxed in your kitchen. So
that's it. And you know what? I'll say, because I used to think I was creative when I was younger. You know, I did my GCSER and all my creative stuff, and I did my sciences, and then I decided I'm not creative anymore. And then when I say to people get creative in the kitchen, they get freaked out. But actually, all it means is just do what you want, that feels right.
Yeah.
Which is really good. Like, you don't have to be an artist to get creative in the kitchen. We're not artists,
right? Are we? Especially in medicine, I feel like there isn't much of a creative outlet. We're quite regimented in terms of algorithms and basically following the book, which obviously we have to. But this is sort of like my outlet to sort of be experimental and stuff. So this is my canvas.
Do you have an alter ego? Like, do you have a different name for yourself? Like Dr. Rupee by day, creative.
I use my surname at the hospital, Dr. Audula, so people don't they don't recognise or anything like that. But anyway.
Can you hear me all right?
I can hear you fine. There's a little bit of noise coming from my portable.
Oh yeah, I need to angle. I've got an assistant here. My boyfriend's being. I'm like, you get to eat dinner, so thanks for the. I think we should angle me a little bit so you want to see here, right?
Yeah. I want to see what your thing looks like.
Me and more of this. I think we need a little bit of a. Hang on, we're very new to this.
Oh, look at that! Yeah, I can see everything.
Occasionally I can go here to wait, but at least you can see a bit of it.
Yeah.
I think I actually should just freestyle with you.
I might do mine angle down as well, like that. Yeah. So people
I need to see a picture of your setup so I can appreciate the angles. It's a whole world, all this. How's this, everybody?
Yeah. I'm basically going to be chopping down here. It'll be fine.
Yeah, I think Henry, thank you, Henry, is just going to have his arms going. Brilliant. Well, you look good anyway.
Thanks. Hi, Henry.
Hi.
Go on, say hello.
Hello.
Hey, how are you, man?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. This is actually taking the pressure off me quite a bit because I'm used to having to direct people cooking along, but now it's like it's all you. So I'm just following what you're going to tell me.
No. I was hoping we could. I was hoping if it went well, I could take the glory, and if it went badly, I could blame you. Well, I'd love to know. I'm so pleased that you shared the recipe beforehand, so that hopefully some people watching now are cooking with us.
Yeah. Actually, if anyone's cooking with us, just give us a thumbs up. I'd love to know like if there are any people, because I heard some people like some people message me saying we're cooking along tonight. So yeah, we'll go at different stages.
Okay, right. Well, I'm starving, so I'm going to start cooking.
Yeah, let's do it.
I want to eat. Right, so I can't even remember what I call it, because you've got a million cookbooks too, Dr. Ruby, and you know,
I've got two.
Sometimes I forget a million. Sometimes I forget what I call the recipes.
Yeah.
In my head, I'm like, that's the halloumi one.
Yeah.
This one's called, quite self-explanatory, broccoli and halloumi salad with spiced beans and chili mint drizzle. Did you get chilies? Because I've only got dried ones.
I've got dried chilies.
Okay, perfect. So we're in the same boat. Okay, cool. Right. So this should take us 15 minutes, but we talk a lot. So
we're going to be talking, so give or take.
Give or take. Just have a little sip of my drink.
Oh yeah, I need to get my drink. I usually have a glass of wine at this time, but cheers.
Cheers. Cheers, everybody. Bottoms up. Oh, actually, Rupi, that reminds me. You know asparagus, you know when we were growing up watching TV, I feel like we see people with asparagus, they, snap it where it bends and then discard. And then I realised, I watched someone else do it, and they said, but you could kind of snap it at any point of the asparagus and it would bend, and then you lose loads of it. So in the book, I've got a recipe called Bottoms Soup, and you use all the asparagus stalk, you simmer it away for about 15 minutes till it gets really tender, add some frozen peas and some salt herbs and blitz it into a lovely creamy soup. So you should try that with
I will try that.
Will you try that with your asparagus?
Definitely, I'll try that for sure.
Yeah, try it. Although it'll be a funny colour because of your beautiful purple.
Yeah, we'll probably end up brown or something.
All right, okay, so let's get going. We need 2 pans, ideally. We can make it work with one.
I've got a pan here and I've got a pan back here as well.
God, show off.
I know, right?
I'm turning one of my pans on. We're going to toast that. You said you've got pumpkin seeds.
Yeah.
Grab a handful of them. I've got almonds. Do you say almonds or do you say almonds?
I say, that's a really good question. I say almonds, not almonds, almonds.
I say the latter. I say almonds, and it should be almonds.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I've never really thought about that. Okay, so dry pan, yeah?
Yeah, a handful.
Handful. Yeah, I like my nuts. There's about a handful in there.
Do you know what? I don't even have my glasses on, so I don't know what's going on. Henry, could you pass me my glasses?
Okay, I've got my nuts toasting. My seeds. Seeds are toasting.
Lovely seeds, lovely seeds. So I've got almonds, hazelnuts, walnuts, pecans. I've got one of those like jars where it's a bit of everything. Do you know what? I'm gonna maybe add some seeds too, because I love seeds and nuts, because the nuts you get more to bite into, and and then seeds you just get the crunch, so it's great. Okay, so let them go, and of course we all know different pans, different stoves, different nuts and seeds. You've got to watch them like a hawk. Yeah. So we're gonna do other stuff, but also watch like a hawk at the same time, because there's nothing worse than when you're feeling really good about, I'm gonna do that step that's toasting up, and then they burn. Have you got a bowl that we could put some olive oil, make a dressing with?
I've got the bowl, yeah.
Awesome. So you want to put about 2 heaped tablespoons of olive oil in there. Okay. You can just free pour. And then some apple cider vinegar, or have you got lemon or something like that?
I've got, I've got a bit of apple cider vinegar that I don't really use it that much, apart from in a few odd recipes. So I've always got one kicking about.
Oh, nice one. Yeah, give it a good shake, because all the good bits are at the bottom. That's it.
At the bottom.
Yeah, I love it. So that goes in.
How much?
So good. About a tablespoon.
Tablespoon, okay.
Apple cider vinegar is so great to have because it can add a brightness. You know, when you make a stew or a curry, sometimes it feels quite heavy and rich, and sometimes you don't have access to a lemon or a lime. Yeah. So a bit of apple cider vinegar is beautiful. I'm keeping an eye on my nuts.
Yeah, me too. I'm sort of like I'm smelling them as well.
That's it. One great chef I once was cooking with, he was like, I don't even really look around. I just smell. I can smell when things are done. You know, before obviously the burn bit.
Yeah.
So mine are really good. If yours feel ready, you can take them off the hob.
Okay.
So we've got our apple cider vinegar. We've got our olive oil. Let's get a good pinch of salt in there.
Okay. Got my salt. Yeah.
Yeah. I've got some pepper going in.
Some pepper. Yeah.
And then, have you got dried chili flakes, or have you got a whole one?
I got the dried ones here. I always have a massive amount of dried chili flakes.
Do you love your chili?
Love my chili. Love my
Love your
chili.
chili. I've got one of these that I feel like I've had for a long time, so I'm very satisfied. You know when you get something out of the cupboard that you feel's been alive for longer than you are, and you're happy that you're finally making use of it? My nuts are done. And one thing I learned very early on in my cooking career is, even when your nuts are done, you've got to really watch them. They carry on cooking in that pan. So if you've got chili like this, you can just sprinkle it in. If you've got fresh chili, you know, chilies, you never know how chili-tastic they're going to be. So just add a bit, and then you can always add more.
Yeah.
You've got your fresh mint there, haven't you?
Yeah, so I've got some fresh mint. Again, I've just picked this up. It's not looking like very healthy, but we can still use this.
We can definitely still use it. So what you can do is, you're going to pick it. Anyone that's watching, you can just pick it off. And then let me show you a trick from my, I don't want to say bartending days, because I was never good enough to bartend, but I used to work in events with loads of bartenders.
Yeah.
And they taught me, when you make not a margarita, what's the minty one?
The minty mojito.
Mojito. So always, Dr. Rupy, do you know about spanking mint?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so if we spank the mint like this, or as Rupy is still attached, so he can spank it against the chopping board. Yeah. We're just going to release so much more flavour. I also sometimes do it with basil, but I don't think you're supposed to. It's more about the mint. So you've got your mint, and you could do this with basil, or Henry hates dill. You could do this with dill. Any herbs you love, coriander would be great. Nice. Just roughly chop it. Roughly chop your mint.
Okay, cool. Can I put my seeds? My seeds are a bit brown now. Can I put them in here?
Put them in. Yeah, okay. Go for it. I'm going to take my nuts, because your seeds are a good shape and size. Yours don't need chopping. I'm just going to roughly chop.
Okay.
Quickly my nuts and seeds. So in our dressing, or I'm calling it a drizzle, we've got Rupy's got pumpkin seeds. I've got nuts. We've got dried or fresh chili. We've got apple cider vinegar. We've got mint leaves, but you could use whatever you want. And then Rupy, you know the mint stems? Yeah. What I do is I just chuck them in a teapot, and then later on I'll just fill it up with hot water, and it's like quite a weak mint tea, but you know, it still packs a punch.
I love using that. I kind of like bruise it before I put it in either a jug of water or some boiling water, and it just gives like a nice, like you said, like a nice mint tea. And sometimes if I have like leftover, you know, lemongrass, when you leave it too long and it gets a bit stalky and woody, I whack that in hot water as well, just to infuse it, and it works a treat.
I love lemongrass. Lemongrass is a great one. If you can get hold of it, anyone watching, a good one like ginger to keep in the freezer. Because you know, you never know when you can get hold of it. So we've both got, I can see Rupy's drizzle is actually looking way better than mine. Rupy's got more mint to play with. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm not being competitive, but I ran out of mint. I've got some rocket.
Oh, God.
Sorry.
I'm stitched me up.
I'm going to add in some rocket. But this is a good point to say. I know you're like me. I know you hate wasting stuff. I use salad leaves and herbs interchangeably, right? Like we can add kale, spinach to pestos. What's your favourite green sauce? Are you a salsa verde man? So
I literally made some salsa verde at the weekend during Easter, but I do like just like either a walnut or a traditional pesto. Pesto and anything, man. And you can use kale, you can use any sort of green, you can use rocket, cavallonero, anything. It's great. So mine's looking like this. I quite like the smell and the look of this. It looks gorgeous.
Yeah. Looks so good. And you could make this in advance if you want. You could pull it together at the last minute. You could make a double batch and sprinkle it on other bits and bobs. Yeah. All right, Rupy, let's get our pan back on the heat. Yeah. And we can get that heating up. I'm going to use a little bit of ghee. I'm going to use a little bit of clarified butter here as my oil of choice. But Guys, you can use whatever you want.
Yeah, I'm using a little bit of olive oil, but sometimes have you used avocado oil before?
Oh yeah, I have actually. I have. Yeah. Have you used
Beautiful.
avocado oil?
It's super like
Nice one.
buttery and like it's got a great
Yeah.
flavour. I use it for dressings as well, but yeah.
I think I tried avocado oil mayonnaise. We had that today, didn't we? We had avocado oil mayonnaise. Okay, so get that same pan that had the nut
Yeah.
heating up with a bit of oil. What you can also do at the same time is get your second pan ready with your veg and about a mug of water, just enough water. Have you got a lid too for that second pan?
Yeah, I got a lid. It's almost like a paella pan.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to have a paella. That's reminded me how much I love paella. I'm going to make a paella this weekend. So you can get your veg. Ruthie's got purple asparagus. I've got broccoli and collie. I'm just going to add like a quarter of a mug of water.
Okay.
Because I want it to sort of steam, and I'm going to add a pinch of salt and pepper as well.
Cool.
And I'm going to put the lid on, and that's going to sort of do its thing. And the great thing about, I think, cooking often is just trying a bit. So if you're not sure if your veg is tender, you can either grab a bit and eat some, obviously it's hot, or you can take a knife and you can pierce it through its thickest part, and if it goes in just nicely, you know it's tender. But we can keep an eye on it together. We'll remind each other.
Yeah,
So
so I've just put in my
it.
asparagus with a splash of water, salt, pepper, and that's it.
Yum, perfect. Okay, so you got your first pan, your nuts pan, your seed pan. That's heating up with you've got avocado oil, I've got ghee. Have you got spices, cumin and paprika?
Yeah, so I don't have ground cumin. I've just got the seeds.
Me too, perfect.
Epic. And I've got some paprika.
Amazing. So let's put in about a teaspoon of each into the warming up pan.
Okay.
And anyone watching, you might have garam masala or harissa. What else? Whatever. Anything goes.
I'm a really big fan of coriander seeds and fennel seeds.
Oh, divine.
Just like they're staples in my cupboard. I have to have them.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, like I tend to have like a mixture of these different herbs and spices.
And you know what? Some people, if you're sensitive to, if you've got a sensitive mouth, let's say, some people I know like to grind up their cumin seeds or their fennel seeds, but I actually really enjoy a little surprise burst.
Yeah.
You know? Okay, so we've got 2 pans on the go now. Things are hotting up, potential for things to go wrong, getting higher. We're chill, we're fine. So you've got your 1 pan, your veg is steaming away. Then you've got your cumin, your paprika, and your oil heating up. It smells incredible. If you're a
tip I
chili
always tell people is like make sure that you're cooking on like a medium heat because you can always go up, but it's very hard to go down.
Great lesson for life. Okay, I think I actually was too high. I'm going to go down. I'm going down. Okay, you know when it's high, when the chili or the cumin or the paprika hits the back of your throat. Okay,
Yeah.
There's mine. How's yours looking?
Yeah, mine's looking kind of similar.
Okay, perfect. Now is the time that you can add in your Carlin peas, which we love, you and I, and if people are up for trying them, imagine them as, show them us again. They're like a darker chickpea, because I've got chickpeas.
These are like kala chanas, which is another word for brown or black chickpeas, but they're called Carlin peas. These are amazing.
Yeah, awesome. And if you couldn't get Carlin peas, go on to Hodmedod's, this site that we know. And these Hodmedod farmers, they call themselves the British pulse pioneers. They're bringing back old beans and pulses. It's so interesting.
So good. And have you tried their fava beans that are like roasted and salted?
Oh, yum.
Oh man, it's like crack, honestly.
Really?
It's amazing.
Oh, so great. And so nice to support small holding farmers.
Definitely.
Okay, so that can go in.
Okay, these going in.
So you'll probably hear a lovely sizzle because maybe...
sizzle. I've got a sizzle. Nice.
Because obviously we drained them. Obviously you and I got them from a tin, but if you have a bit of time on your hands and you want to cook from scratch, you'll save loads of money.
I think everyone's got time now.
Say again?
Everyone's got time now. There's no excuse.
Yeah, you're busy. I've got time. I should be cooking beans. So you can stir in that gorgeous spice. You can turn up the heat a little bit, medium. Don't keep it too high.
Cool.
And so to clarify, we've probably got the water. If you turn the pan on, the second pan, the veg pan, you probably should see your water starting to come to a boil now. If not, crank it up a little bit.
Yeah, I need to crank mine up. I'm just turning up slightly.
Yeah. I want to know, is anyone cooking with us? Or are you just admiring our great work?
There was a few thumbs up I saw, definitely. Like some people were watching, some people were asking if it's going to be on YouTube or something, which I can post this a bit later. I've got another camera looking at just this area here.
Two pans, two cameras.
I know.
Someone said they're admiring. It's Shara. Hi, Shara. Someone said they're watching with their two boys. Someone's just tuned in. Oh, so you want to know if you've just tuned in what we're doing? We are making spiced broccoli. I'm making spiced broccoli. Ruby's making spiced asparagus with halloumi and beans, peas, and a chili mint drizzle.
This is what it needs to look like at the end, right
and
here.
Someone's cooking with us, but they've just started late. No worries, we'll wait for you. No worries. We're talking anyway. We're taking ages.
Yeah.
I'm going to have another sip of drink.
So, no, I wish I had my wine. I haven't opened my wine tonight.
I've got a lovely kombucha type number here.
Oh, jealous.
Yeah, that's delicious.
Actually, I was working, so on Monday when I was in, we had a delivery of kombucha come to the department. It was really nice. There's loads of people, and thank you so much to everyone who's been sending food and good messages and positivity to the hospital. Honestly, it really does make a difference to all the staff.
Oh,
it's
well,
amazing.
You guys are amazing. And we will all keep on sending food and love and support and do our part to stay home and keep cooking and keep well and keep mentally well as best we can.
Definitely, yeah.
Oh, someone else likes kombucha. Someone's made miso aubergine. Don't make me jealous.
Miso aubergine.
Okay, so Ruby and I's chickpeas and peas, some of them will have started to catch. Don't be afraid of things catching in the pan. All you need to do is, that's it. A bit of catching in the pan is nice. You can just scrape it with your spatula.
Yeah.
Okay, so now what we can do is, what I would do is I would push your beans or your peas or your chickpeas to one side of the pan, creating half a pan's worth of space for your halloumi to get involved. Do you need
nice.
You want to slice your halloumi into 8?
Yeah, let me do that now. So I'm just using an irregular block of halloumi. You could also use, I'm assuming if you wanted to make this plant-based, you could use a bit of tempeh or something, or marinated tofu.
That would be delicious. And I would say as well, this is going to serve 2. If you wanted to make it bigger, all you've got to do, obviously it's very easy to suggest doubling up, but I'd make double the amount of chickpeas because you could snack on them or sprinkle them over a salad tomorrow.
Definitely.
If you were going into work or you were cooking for someone that you know is at work, you could give them a flask of hot, nourishing soup and some chickpeas at the top. Because I love soup, but I know people say soup's boring, it's one-dimensional. Some roasted chickpeas or spiced chickpeas on top. That'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. How thick are you cutting your halloumi?
I sort of did it into about 8 slices. That looks about right.
Okay, cool.
Even with my glasses on, I still can't see.
Mine's about a couple of centimeters thick, 2 centimeters thick.
That sounds perfect.
All right,
also,
cool.
what I'd say is, in my book, I've done slices, but to be honest, I feel like, Henry, correct me if I'm wrong, sometimes it's good to chop halloumi into more chunks. Because if there's only 8 slices, it feels like there's not enough.
Yeah, I totally agree.
If you chop them into chunks, you just feel like you get more halloumi love.
Totally. So you just slap them on?
Yeah, so where we created half a pan, drop them in. That's it. I'm going to drop mine in now, so I'm there with you.
I see. I've pushed everything to one half, and I'm just going to slap them on here and just listen to the sizzle.
That sizzle's good.
Nice.
We are so on time together.
I know, right? That's brilliant.
My veg looks perfect. How's your? I'll let you come to your veg, but
Oh yeah, I better
our
go to my veg.
is cooking at different amounts. But you see here, I've got broccoli, I've got cauliflower, Rupi's got asparagus. I'll also say, I know you're a fan of keeping the freezer well stocked too. So edamame beans, broad beans, frozen peas, frozen spinach. You could throw that into.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Okay,
So my asparagus look
is
really
it looking good?
beautiful. Yeah, they've actually gone green now.
Has it?
Yeah, so weird.
Let's have a look. Oh, Zana, you have the art of being well and love it.
So they've gone like purple and green now. It's really weird. I mean, they look great.
Is the cooking water purple?
Yeah, it's purple. So it must have been like
extraordinary.
the pigment or the anthocyanins in it.
Oh, nice. Okay. Right, so our
put
veg
these
is
to one
started.
side?
We can turn our heat off there. That's awesome. That's done. Obviously, for anyone that joined us late, our chili mint drizzle, that's nuts or seeds with chili, with mint, apple cider vinegar, olive oil. I can now hear my halloumi is getting excited.
Yeah, my halloumi too, yeah.
If you've got tongs, great. If not, I hate washing up, so I'm just going to use things I've used before. I'm just going to have a little peek at one of my halloumi. And of course, different sides of the pans cook at different speeds.
Yeah.
So I'm sort of like having a look around. No, that is not good enough. So I'm putting that back in.
Yeah, mine are, they're still going to take a while. What I've done is I've almost put like half the pan on the heat, so the halloumi bit is getting a lot of the direct heat from my electronic rings here, so.
Good idea, good shout. And a bit like if anyone here is used to frying things, you know that giving things space lets things fry. So if we squidge them all up together, they're going to steam more than fry. And so you can just correct yourself. So you can just push things out a little bit more, give them some space to breathe, and that will encourage them. What we could be getting on with then, do you have apple or some fruit?
I've actually got some dried figs.
Lovely.
I'm pretty bougie tonight, aren't I? With like my purple asparagus and dried figs.
When you and I were messaging, you were like, I'll just see what I've got in my fridge. Mr. Purple Asparagus, Mr. Dried Figs. Love it. Treat yourself, you're working so hard.
These are so nice though.
I've got a little humble apple. Ruby's just having a snack. I'm going to chop my apple. You can slice it up, you can chop it up. Pear would be amazing. Pear in salad. It's so good.
Yeah.
I can smell my halloumi might need a little bit of attention.
Oh yeah, mine too.
Okay, that is what I'm talking about, guys. That's what I want.
Mine still needs a bit of work.
Okay, that's all right. I'll wait for you. I'm turning mine over now.
Okay.
I'm very happy with mine.
Let me see yours. Oh yeah, those look great.
Yeah? I'm quite pleased with mine. I'll wait for you, don't worry.
Mine are probably another 60 seconds.
So for anyone that wants to see, this is what my pan looks like now. Half of it's got my spiced chickpeas, half of it's got my halloumi. And if you're scared of things burning, you could lower the heat, you could add a bit of extra oil, you could just relax, take things off the heat for a second, chill, know that it's okay. Sometimes I get so frightened with burning, I just like get even more fast, but actually it's time to slow down.
Yeah.
And then what I'll talk you through is, if you've got a little bit of maple syrup, that is a lot of maple syrup because I use maple syrup in my baking, but always quite a small amount because I've not got a sweet tooth and I'm always conscious of how much added sugar to add. I'm going to use just the tiniest drizzle of maple syrup. Have you got any maple syrup?
I don't actually. All I've got is just these dried figs, so I might just go a little bit harder on the dried figs for that sweetness.
Well, then perfect, because the fig's going to add that amazing salty sweet. Oh, missed a bit about mint, etc. Oh, give me 1 second and I'll do it. We're going to make a mint drizzle for you.
Yeah.
Those of us that have got our maple syrup, when our pan's looking like this, all you want to do, and if you're scared about how much is going to gush out,
That's a monster maple syrup.
Try to add a bit. Half the tamari went everywhere. I cried, didn't I? This tamari's expensive. So I'm going to measure it out.
My halloumi's in business for sure.
Yeah, I'm going to drizzle it. Let me do it with you here. I'm going to drizzle a bit over my chickpea. Can you hear it?
Yeah. That's amazing.
So what that does is, Not necessary. If you don't have any, or if you want to avoid adding sugar, 1 teaspoon for the whole meal. It's going to bring all the flavours. So, Henry, come and have a look over here. I'm using that sizzling maple syrup to just grab all the spices and everything. And I'm basically just going to sort of toss it around there. And then I'm done. So the nice thing about this salad is, halloumi, we know, has to sort of be eaten quite quickly. That's why we do the halloumi last. How are you getting on?
My halloumi is looking great. So I'll just show you again. I just had to turn them over, but you can see all the nice gnarly brown bits here.
So good. So good.
Yeah.
To our friend that asked about the mint drizzle, all we did was we took a handful of nuts and seeds and we toasted them for extra flavour, not necessary if you don't have time. We mixed them with 2 tablespoons of olive oil, a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, some dried chilli, you can add fresh, and then we chopped in the mint, salt and pepper, and we've made this amazing, luscious drizzle that honestly you would want to put on anything.
It looks amazing. It smells delicious.
And Ruby's got his fig. I'm going to chop up some apple, and now is the time to plate up, basically. So I've got a nice big bowl here. You could do it straight onto 2 plates if you fancy.
I've got a nice flat plate with edges.
Presentation plate.
I know, right?
So I'm going to quickly chop my apple. You can have a head start on starting to plate up things.
Okay.
So maybe a veg, toss some chickpeas through.
Okay.
Beautiful. I'll chop my apple over here. And we were saying apple would be good, pear, dried fruit, raisins. Oh, you love raisins, don't you, Henry? I love them. Some chewy date. Oh, even a bit of mango. I would draw the line at banana, but orange, blood orange, grapefruit.
I've been experimenting a bit with blood orange. Blood orange is delicious.
Oh, what about kiwi? A bit of kiwi in a salad.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. I haven't even thought about that.
Bit of melon. Oh, you know when summer comes and you make, oh, you know this drizzle, this mint drizzle. How about melon and feta and this drizzle? How about that?
That's going to be gorgeous. All right, so I'm going to be plating up mine.
You're plating up. I'm
with
chopping.
my halloumi and cumin. It looks delicious.
Okay, so I've got. Oh, he's ahead of me. It's not a competition. I've got my brock. I've got my collie. You've got your asparagus. I've got my. I'm going to put my sort of that there.
A little bit of figs. I'm going to drizzle it with. Oh, I put this.
Oh, you want a drizzling stage? Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, I like to kind of layer the salad, so
that's it.
I'll put a little bit of mint on the top, but also like through the salad when I dress the next one.
Beautiful.
I love how you balance the flavors in this, because you've got like chili, you've got sweet, you've got some crunch and different textures from the halloumi. It's gorgeous.
And also, what we could also say is, if you could also do lentils, cooked lentils if you can't get chickpeas or. You know what, I often find with my last book, I was like, oh God, I'm putting chickpeas into everything. So, you could put different veg in. I'm going to put some of my apple in now. And the apple, we know, I know a lot of people that find fruit in salads absolutely abhorrent. So sorry, you don't have to. It's your dinner.
Well, I like experimenting with stone fruit. So, nectarines, they'll be coming into season. A bit of peach, apricot.
Oh yeah.
Gorgeous.
How are you done?
Yeah, look, so I've just dressed with the mint drizzle with the chili and everything, and I just topped it on right now. I don't know if anyone's cooking, they're probably like.
Let me see yours.
Yeah, look.
Yay, that's beautiful. Oh, and here's mine. See mine?
Nice.
Oh my God.
This is great. It's so easy.
Do we get to eat it now?
I'm going to try mine. I'm just going to grab a fork.
So we'll tell everyone about it. We've got in there. Oh, he's taken away. I'll just describe it to you. I was going for it.
I was Henry taking a bite.
Oh my God. I just want to let everyone know that he's gone into the fattest bit of halloumi, and I'll remember that when it's the shop. He's taking one of your 4. Oh, you're both going in.
Oh, wow.
Is that all right?
Wow.
Can we eat through the screen, says Sarah Malcolm. Yes,
so
you can.
good.
So we've got here, for anyone who's tuning in late, it's 15-minute recipe. We took our time because we're having a good time. We've got a tin of chickpeas or a tin of carling peas. We've got 2 big handfuls of veg, broccoli, cauliflower, asparagus, whatever. We took some fresh mint, but you could use any herbs you wanted, with some dried chili, a bit of vinegar and oil. We made the beans exciting by frying them with a bit of spice. We added some dried fig or apple, and then we put it all together.
It's amazing. I mean, it's so simple, and like, I'm thinking about the nutrient value of every step of the way as well. You've got asparagus, you've got great fats, amazing flavors and phytochemicals in the mint, and obviously you've got fiber as well. So this is perfect. Absolutely smashing. I couldn't recommend this enough.
Perfect, absolutely smashing. I'll take that. Oh, Hillary says, I normally can't stand halloumi, but I'll try it again. Hillary and halloumi. Come on, Hillary. Give it another go. Brilliant. Oh, thank you so much.
Make
Are we
sure,
gonna cook one of yours
if anyone's cooking along, make sure to tag myself and Melissa, because we'd love to see the creations. We'd love to see if you cooked along and how it came out. And if we can do this again, no, this is super fun.
Love to. Let's cook one of yours next time. Maybe we can get some. Maybe we can do a voting thing. I think you've got me thinking. You mentioned lemongrass earlier. Maybe we should try something with lemongrass.
That would be awesome. I would definitely be up for that.
When's your next lesson? Who have you got on next? You've had amazing people on recently.
I don't know. This is the first time I've ever done a live cook along with someone.
What?
Yeah, I've never done.
When I've watched you before, I've caught you chatting to people. You've never done this.
No. I've only done like breath work or like just chats. I haven't done a cook along like this. Is the first time I've ever done it.
Oh, I think I'm just reading that people. Okay, you don't have mint? No problem. Have you got any salad leaves or any other herbs you can add that in too?
Yeah.
Someone else is cooking along and it's working. Brilliant.
It's working. Basil would work. I'm sure parsley could work as well. Just mess around with the flavors. It'll come out great.
Yeah, someone says it's so tasty. It is. Love this, Hillary halloumi.
Good.
Oh, I'm so pleased. Yeah,
That's
halloumi
great.
is a great one because it sits in the fridge. It can last a while, so it's a good one.
Exactly.
Right, we better eat it then.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat it too, mate. This is brilliant. Let's.
And you've got the recipe on your website, haven't you?
Yes, yeah. Let's definitely do this again. I'd be well up for that. I'll try and change the angle so I'm not like down here, like chopping.
You look great. Oh, hope work goes well. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone that watched.
And you, mate.
Really
And you.
lovely.
I'll catch you soon, man.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Have a lovely evening. Be safe.
You too.
Bye.
Thank you so much for watching this video. There's so many others for you to enjoy right here. Check out thedoctorskitchen.com, sign up to the newsletter where I give science-based recipes every single week. There's a podcast, there's 2 books, there's loads more content on social media, doctors_kitchen, and I hope to see you there.